Magandang araw mga kabrid. Magandang araw. Bale, humingi tayo ng kawayan. Ginawa natin ng vlog para baka sakaling makita nilang maganda na yung ating mga padapuan ng manok. Ito, isang patunay ebidensya na pinagpapagura natin lahat ng improvements at kalagayan ng ating mga manok na maayos pagdating sa pag-aalaga ng manok mga kabrid. So, pawis na pawis. Napakakate. Wala tayong buta. Yan lang ang kaya. Surrender na ako kabrid. Uwi na ako. Hindi ko na kaya ang mahirap pala kabrid. Grabe hirap pala kuha ng kawayan. So ayan o. Nakaapat lang tayong piraso. Maliliit lang siya kumpara sa sa mga pangkaraniwan. So mayroon tayong purpose diyan kung bakit maliliit lang ang kinuha natin. Tapos kailangan kasi kawayan may tinik. Kawayan may tinik ito. Ayan o. Puro may tinik. Ang hirap magkuha ng ng kawayan sa may mga ganyan, may mga tinik. Nakatsinilas lang tayo. So tara samahan niyo ako. Ipakita ko sa inyo kung paano hindi tayo marunong pero nakaapat tayo. Ipakita ko sa inyo. Pero bago ang lahat mga kabrid, mag-intro muna tayo mga kabrid. At ayun na nga po mga kabrid, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. So ito, maglalathala na naman po tayo sa pang-araw-araw nating update. Patungkol din po ito sa pag-aalaga ng manok. Ang gagawin po natin ay kukuha tayo ng kawayan para sa ating mga alagang manok, yung dadapuan nila.
Oh, wow.
Kasi i-expose natin ang ating mga alagang manok na medyo magugulang na, 2 years old above mga kabrid, sa flying pole. We will make a flying pole for our roosters in our backyard. So we need to expose din to give them the proper balancing of their body and proper health for every roosters we have in our backyard. So ito mga kabrid, napapa-English tayo. So muna tayo, survey. Kasi ako pag tingin-tingin kung may something mga kabrid, pag ganyan kapuno, kadaming mga puno, medyo kailangan na mag-adjust tayo sa ating awareness. So may kasama tayong aso, ayan si Brownie, Sir Brownie. Shout out sa iyo, sir. Shout out to you, Mr. Doggy Brownie. This one is like the dwarf type. So he is very lower type ba? Lower type. Mababa yung shock niya mga kabrid. So ito ang sabi ng kaibigan natin dito sa kanyang area, dahil napagkasunduan namin na sabi ko, pre, bigyan kita ng 2 2x2. Ang bili ko noon is 100 plus, and sabi ko bigyan kita ng 2 2x2 kasi para mayroon kang maayos na pamakuan dyan sa ginagawa niyang kulungan or chicken houses. So sige, pero bigyan mo ako ng kawayan. Ano ba, barter ba? Kasi mas maganda-ganda kasi ang kawayan para sa mga flying pool ng manok. So sabi niya, sige, samahan mo lang ako at samahan din kita. Kumuha ka ng gusto mo, and then ikaw nang bahala. So binigyan ko siya ng 2 2x2 mga kabrid para may pamakuan siyang maayos. Tapos ang sabi niya sa akin, ikaw nang bahalang kumuha ng gusto mo diyan. So bibigyan kita ng maayos-ayos na klase ng kawayan kasi ang kawayan mga kabrid, there are many kinds of kumbaga sa manok, just like the roosters, they are kind of rooster line. This one has a bamboo line. There is we called patong. The other one is the natural kawayan, and the other one is the most hardest, the most strongest kawayan, or the most basta yung may tinik. Yung may tinik kabrid, yun ang pinakamatibay kasi ang laki nun. Tapos yung butas niya sa gitna is sobrang liit, very small space inside of the body of the bamboo. So ayun na nga, ito na nga, sinimula na po ni GVC Backyard ang kanyang ginagawang pagtingin dahil tinuro na sa atin ng ating kaibigang si Sir Rocky, Sir Nolly ng ating kapitbahay. Dito po ako nakikipaglaro sa kanya pagdating sa exercise ng ating mga alaga. He's a friend, is also a backyard breeder, and just like 10 minutes away from me. He also have roosters like for about 30 pieces or 40 pieces something. So I have 61. I have a little bit greater numbers, but his roosters are very good because his roosters are more healthier because his roosters also have lots of space, my roosters are mostly grown on my chicken houses. So roosters that don't have proper space will have deficiency during balances of their body. Although my roosters are I think healthier because we properly give them the proper treatment and medicines. We have monthly vitamins, weekly vitamins, the different kind of process of improving roosters health. We are good on that position, but we are less in the balances of our roosters because we have less space with regards with my roosters, the space for them to walk, to fly, to flap their wings, to fly up in a pole. We have nothing. So this process, the thing that you see here is the targeting those kind of we are gonna cut some bamboo, the strongest bamboo in our yard, in our area. So we need to cut it and make a flying pole.
Yes.
What I mean about flying pole is for my roosters to fly high, like almost 5 feet or 6 feet. There's a proper drop off of their feet, kung mag-English ba. So basta may dapuan sila dun sa taas, Mario Joseph. So ito na mga kabrido, you can see in my in my video here that I'm trying to make my way on how I cut this kind of bamboo. I select, of course, the better one, the straight grown bamboo, because they are not properly straight because of some bamboo, nagayayakapan sila mga kabrid. So nahihirapan tayo mga kabrid because we are trying hard to speak English, because there are some friends outside the Philippines, they are also watching us. So for us to express our daily vlogs with regards in roosters, on how we keep them healthy, we do spokening dollar. We speak English on our own knowledge to express and for them to connect to us on how what others, why do GPC has those kind of roosters, what did he do, what are the kinds of process did he make, and why some videos are like this. So the spoken in English make it sense for our friends, like especially Chicken in the Woods, so Chicken Explorer, and so on and so on. We get lots of friends outside the Philippines. So ito half English and half Tagalog, my half foreign language and half the our language Filipinos, so that everybody will connect. Some may find it crazy, or some may find it funny, but I do it not for myself, for my friends outside the Philippines, Salamat. And then ito mga kabrid, medyo pahirapan ang kwento dito mga kabrid, kasi syempre hindi naman tayo bira lang ng bira ba, o hindi naman tayo talagang bakbak agad yan sa hindi naman tayo yung tipong papunta agad yan para magputol ng puno. Magtanong-tanong naman tayo. So dito po ay mayroon daw sawa na hinahayaan lang nung kaibigan natin. So pinapakain niya raw ng yung mga niyang mga sisiw, yung mga hindi sisiw, pinapalad or hindi nakaka-survive, yan niya tinatapon dahil may nakikita siyang sawa na maliit pa daw pero gabinti na. So aray ko ba, so ikmata tayo kada pukpok tingin, kada putol silip-silip ba, kasi syempre mayroon din daw mga bayawak. So I don't know, hindi natin alam kung totoo yung sabi, totoo yung kwento. It's either na baka inaano lang tayo kasi baka araw-arawin natin ang pagkakawayan ba. So ang pinaka the best is keep safe. Keep safe natin man yung kwento nila, basta tayo ay nag-aano lang. So kailangan talaga bago ka pumuesto, mayroon kang second thought na sinasabi. Yung second thought ba, yung tipong pag may something, pwede kang lumundag ng pwede kang something. So ganun dapat. So ayun makikita nyo. So ang nakuha lang natin dito is 4 na piraso, 3 maiiksi, siguro mga 7 feet, tsaka isang mga siguro 12 feet, ganon. So kailangan kasi ng manok natin. Ito pinapakita ko mga kabrid sa inyo, sa kaibigan natin or to the other person that might have a chance to give them interest. Paano bang ginagawa ni GPC sa pang-araw-araw? Hindi lang ba pag-aalaga ng manok? Paano ba nagkakaroon ng idea si GPC patungkol sa mga manok? Siyempre, magaganda may nakikita siyang magagandang manok, may mapupula, maaayos. Hindi po 100% malulusog ang manok natin. Maraming aspect, there's so many aspect on how we treat or how we can say our roosters is healthy. They are the system, the internal system internal system health, the outside part health, and the physical health na sinasabi. There are different kinds of how we can say a rooster is healthy. Outside health, the red faces, the good feathers. Wow. We treat them with we take a bath of our chickens with a special shampoo for them. And internal health, we treat our chickens like the deworming, the vitamins, that's a part of an internal health, flushing. And then the physical, the locomotor health. This kind of video is to help them improve their balances with regards to their locomotor, the improvements of their reflexes. We need to improve them by exposing them outside and give them flying pole. Roosters really love flying pole. They love to flap their wing and make their balances on flying pole. They tend to go up and for 30 minutes they go down again and scratch the soil, and then they go up again. They like up and down. Roosters do love that. So this the thing that I do as a backyard breeder. I want to help them do that, and I want to see my roosters have completely physical health in our own way. So ito mga kabrid, napapa-English talaga tayo. So ikmat, naglaglag tayo dun yung pinakalas kasi talagang ang laki na ng butas ng ilong natin mga kabrid. Malaki-laki na siya kasi mahirap pala talaga magputol ng kawayan. Talagang kamot ulo, sabi ko, ano ba tong pinasok ko? Hindi ko kaya to. Marami sanang kawayan. Marami sanang pinapakuha sa atin. Sabi niya sa akin, ano yan, eat all you can. Kumbaga sa unli na po dito, bahala ka kung ilang gusto mong kunin. Marami yan dyan, mayroon pa dun sa baba. Kaso, hindi kaya ni GPC. Hindi ko kayang maglambitin talaga. Kaya ang nangyari mga ka-breed, 4 na piraso lang po ang nakuha natin. Pero okay na yon, all goods na yon. Tamang-tama lang yung para sa atin dahil hindi naman tayo sungak-sungak ba sa mga kawayan na yan. So, meron naman tayong other option doon. So, yung kaya lang natin. So, maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsabay mga ka-breed. Hanggang dito na lang ang muli nating paglalatala. This is just showing you how I do things for my chicken, my fashions, and how I make them more healthy depending on my observation. Thank you and God bless everyone.